Hey guys, it's Alicia. Today I am back with another lemon dessert. I have been all about lemon everything right now, especially desserts, and I thought I would show you how I make this really easy lemon cheesecake pie. As far as things that I love, cheesecake is right up there with lemon. I absolutely love cheesecake, so why not lemon cheesecake pie? I have done another couple desserts, a lemon cake and a lemon pie. I'll link those up above and down below if you're looking for some other lemon desserts. Those are both very good too. This one, like I said, is a lemon cheesecake pie, kind of combining two of my favorite things in one, but it's very easy too, which makes it even better. So let me jump in, show you what I'm going to be using for ingredients. First off, for the crust, I'm going to be using some of these low-fat graham crackers. I'm going to be using 7 sheets of these, and then I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of this Brummel brown butter spread. It's made with yogurt. I've had some people ask me where I get this. I find mine either at Kroger, Food Lion, or Walmart. All 3 of those places have had it where I live, but this is kind of my preferred butter spread. And then I'm gonna be trying out a new sweetener. I have said so many times that I'm not a big fan of the sugar substitutes. I like to try and use just regular sugar if I can get away with it point-wise in a recipe when it comes to baked goods and stuff, just because I really prefer it over any of the substitutes that I've tried. Most of them I just don't care for, and there's other reasons I don't like them. But I've tried a ton of them, but I have not yet tried the monk fruit. And a lot of you guys have recommended the monk fruit as a sugar alternative. So I thought I would give it a try and see what I think of it. So I'm gonna be using a teaspoon of this in my crust, as well as a 3/4 cup in my actual cheesecake. Now I'm assuming, and from what I've seen, this measures cup per cup, so that's how I'm going to be using it. I have used some sweeteners that were definitely way too sweet for a cup per cup measurement, but I believe this one is supposed to be that. So that's how I'm going to be using it. So I'm going to be using a 3/4 cup in the filling and 1 teaspoon for the crust. Now that being said, if you like a little sweeter crust, you can definitely use more than a teaspoon. I don't necessarily like a super sweet crust, so I just use a teaspoon of sweetener in mine. So other than that, you're also going to be needing 3/4 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You're going to be needing 12 ounces of 1/3 less fat cream cheese. I'm using this Philadelphia. I'm going to be using 1.5 bricks of this. And you want this to be softened or at room temperature, or else it's not going to mix up very well. You're also gonna need 2 large eggs, a little bit of vanilla, and then of course, lemons. Now what I'm aiming for with the lemons is a 1/4 cup juice, and then I want at least a tablespoon of lemon zest. I will be putting it in and maybe on top also. So I'm not sure how many lemons that's gonna take, probably not 3, but I've got them there just in case. And then finally, for topping, and you don't have to use this if you don't want to, but I'm gonna put some on mine. I'm gonna be using about half this container, or 4 ounces of this fat-free whipped topping. And that is everything. Very few ingredients, but very good. So let me jump in and get this started. I'm gonna start off with my crust first. And to do that, I'm gonna take 7 of these graham crackers, 7 sheets, throw them in a Ziploc bag, close that up. And then with a rolling pin, I'm gonna just break these up. You can use a food processor if you want. I don't like to get mine dirty for such a small job, so I just use a rolling pin and it works really well. So I'll do this and then I'll be back. Now I'm gonna take my crumbs, pour them into a bowl, and to those I'm gonna add my Brummel brown that I've melted up. Again, that's 3 tablespoons, and 1 teaspoon of this monk fruit. And I will say it looks if that's picking up at all, but it looks pretty much just like granulated sugar. Be interesting to see what it tastes like. So now I'm going to mix all those together until it looks like that. And then in my pie pan, I'm gonna just pour my crumbs in. And then I'm gonna just press them into the bottom of the pan. All right, now I'm gonna take this and stick this in my fridge while I'm making my filling. So for the filling, first step is the cream cheese, which again, you want softened. And again, that's 1.5 blocks. And then to that, you're gonna add your 3/4 cup monk fruit. And then you're gonna mix the two of those together really well. And then while that's mixing, I'm gonna go ahead and zest my lemons and then get my lemon juice from them. And I think I said I was looking for 1/4 cup lemon juice. I think I'm gonna bump that up to 1/3 cup actually. And then again, I'm looking for about a tablespoon, maybe a little more lemon zest. And as I always say, you don't want to get into the white part because that is bitter. You want just the outside yellow for your zest. So I'm gonna get my zest, get my juice, and then I'll be back. All right, I've got that all mixed together. So now I'm gonna add in my 2 eggs, 3/4 cup Greek yogurt, teaspoon vanilla, tablespoon lemon zest, and 1/3 cup fresh lemon juice. And I did end up getting the juice and the tablespoon of zest from those 2 smaller lemons. So now what I'm gonna do is just mix all of this together really well. That is looking good. I let that mix probably a good 4 minutes. And I also scraped down the sides with my spatula a couple times to get some of that cream cheese that was sticking to the bowl. So now I'm gonna take this and pour it into my pie crust. All right, now I'm gonna bake this at 325 for about 35 to 45 minutes or so, or until the center is just slightly jiggly. I let this cook just about 45 minutes, and it's got just a slight little jiggle in the center, which is what I was looking for. So now I'm gonna let this cool for about an hour or so here, and then I'm going to move it to the fridge and let it cool in there, chill in there for about 4 hours minimally. As I say with cheesecakes or cheesecake type desserts, really they're best when you let them sit overnight. I most likely will not be doing that with this one, but I will let it sit for a good 4 hours and then we will cut into it. It has been just about 4 hours. This is nice and chilled, so now I'm gonna put half of this container of fat-free whipped topping on this. And again, you don't have to put this on if you don't want to. It's good without it, but it's also good with it. And now I'm going to zest just a little bit more lemon on top. And then finally, I'm just gonna put a little slice of lemon on top. And that is it. So go ahead and slice into this and show you what a serving is. Okay, I'll show you what this looks like inside now that I've cut a piece out. This is 7 points a serving. A serving is 1/10 of the total cheesecake or pie. I've got a piece cut out here. Have my hubby try a bite, see what he thinks.
Pretty.
It is
like
pretty.
You and lemon pie for him.
Nice. Or it's like your beard in lemon pie form.
Oh,
Pretty.
Please.
Get back this camera. Yeah, a little bit there.
You'd expect to get that in some sort of bakery.
Let me back this light off too, because it's kind of washing it out a little bit. There's the bite.
Oh.
Second bite. Third bite. Oh. Is there gonna be any left before you? All right. I guess he's just gonna finish the whole thing. I'm gonna pan over here to the pie while you're finishing the rest of that. Get that inside again. When you're done chewing, give thoughts. I'm gonna have to take a bite out of the pie itself.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think it's good.
Is it good?
It's damn good.
That's it? That's all you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna try a bite too. While I take a bite, I'll tell you what's different. I used the monk fruit sweetener in this. So
yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, see?
Wow.
What more do you have to say? I mean, it's tart.
Wow. That's very good. Yeah, now, if you don't like super tart, I would say go with the 1/4 cup of lemon juice that I initially said. But I always make my lemon stuff usually, I should say. Like lemon bars and pie and all that, pretty tart. But I really like the tartness of that. I think it tastes really good. And as far as that monk fruit, I can't really tell, to be honest, which is very good.
Yeah.
I would say if
Monkey dog fruit.
Monkey dog fruit. I would say that if I didn't know that was made with a sugar substitute, that I would not be any of the wiser. How do you say that? What am I trying to say?
None
the wiser. Thank you. I'd be none the wiser if I didn't know. Well, if I didn't make this myself. That's really good. So definitely impressed with that monk fruit so far. Tastes great in this. I'll be trying it out in some other things as well. But yeah, the pie itself is good. If you like lemon, you like tart, sweet, cheesecake, this one is for you. It's very, very good. And like I said, it is 7 points a slice for me. But as always, I will have my recipe builder link down in the description box below. Sorry, had a dog barking intermission there. As I was saying, recipe builder link will be down below in the description box. And if you don't know where that is just down below the video. And you're gonna click on where it says show more, and that will drop down to the description box where all of the info on all the recipes I do will be down there. All right, guys, thank you as always for watching, and we will see you on the next one.